Are you a Georgia real estate agent that wants to learn how to make your YouTube channel GREC compliant? Then you have come to the right place. In this video, I am going to explain what you need to know and show you how to make your YouTube channel be GREC compliant. As a real estate agent, when you start a YouTube channel, you are looking to market yourself and your services to generate leads and attract clients for your real estate business. Most of the rules surrounding real estate advertising pertain to the sale, lease, rent, or exchange of real estate. Advertising rules are covered in Georgia Rule 520-1-09, and I will provide a link below to that rule. However, you should know that even videos that are not specifically advertising the sale, lease, rent, or exchange of real estate, the general principles stated within Georgia Rule 520-1-09 should be followed. Disclaimer: this video is for general information purposes only. Every effort has been made to correctly interpret relevant GREC rules and regulations as it applies to the given platform. The information in this video may not be suitable for every situation. Technology platforms often change and evolve. Your firm may have different policies. As such, you should always consult your broker and your firm's policies for the most current advice. First, you should always get approval from your broker to start your real estate YouTube channel. If you intend to create listing videos, you have to go one step further and get written permission to advertise any specific property. Getting permission should be really easy because most brokers today are familiar with the concept of using videos and YouTube marketing. In fact, many brokers and firms highly encourage their agents to adopt video as part of their lead generation and marketing efforts. Second, this is what all businesses, regardless of industry, should do. Never create misleading or inaccurate videos. It's just a bad thing to do. Third, most of you know this, especially if you're a member of a realtor association. Do not create videos that are discriminatory. Fourth, you should disclose your name, license status, and especially your brokerage affiliation. On a YouTube channel, there are 5 places to disclose your real estate license information. They include your channel's banner, the About page, the video description area, your video links area, and within the video itself. You should use these options as appropriate to give the public fair disclosure of your real estate license and your brokerage affiliation. Now, if you have a YouTube channel that is about cooking, yoga, travel, or some non-real estate topic, there is no need to disclose your real estate license or brokerage affiliation status. But if you start a real estate channel and create videos to generate real estate leads, it is a good idea to voluntarily disclose your real estate license status on your channel. On YouTube, the channel banner is a place you can disclose your real estate license information. However, the trouble with disclosing on the channel banner area is that it is a graphics area, not a text area. So if you're not technically savvy and don't know how to modify graphic files and images, it is more difficult to make the changes to the channel banner. On YouTube, one of the easiest ways to disclose your license and brokerage affiliation is your channel's About page. The About page is the place YouTube channel provides channel owners to share information about yourself and describe what your channel is all about. You have a lot of space to add information about yourself, your experience, your specialties, and the geographical area you're working in addition to your license and brokerage information. On YouTube, the video description area is a great place to disclose your license information. For every video you upload, there is a video description area. It is easy to do. It's much easier to copy the license information you used in a previous video and then paste it into the video description area so you don't have to type it each and every time. Even if a viewer doesn't visit your About page to discover your license information, your license information can be found in the description area of the video that they are currently watching. Unlike TikTok and Instagram, YouTube is one of the few social media platforms that provides ample space and areas to disclose your license status and brokerage affiliation. Despite this, I suggest you still use the web links area to link back to your personal real estate website or back to your real estate brokerage website. The web links area provides for one primary link and several secondary links. Now, another good example of using the web links area is providing links to your other social media accounts, such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Finally, let's talk about listing videos. On YouTube, there are a few ways to be GREC compliant with any listing video. To do this, we refer to Georgia Rule 520-1-09 for real estate advertising. A listing video is where you use a video to advertise to sell, lease, rent, or exchange a specific property. For example, you might provide a visual tour and photos of the property. You might talk about the property. You might provide the property's street address, some of the property's features, and property specifications. The rules you would follow for a listing brochure, newspaper ad, magazine ad, or a web page listing applies in a listing video, but with a twist. Regardless of the media you use, if you are advertising a property, you are minimally required to display the name of your brokerage as registered with GREC and the telephone number to your broker's office. GREC is silent when it comes to displaying the firm's street address, website address, or email address. But your broker may require you to disclose such information. As always, consult with your broker to clarify how much disclosure they require for your listing videos. Now let's talk about how you should display required information. It is acceptable to display your firm's name, logo, and phone number larger, more prominently, or more frequently than your name and contact information as an agent. However, the reverse is not true. Your name and contact information cannot be displayed larger, be more prominent, or more frequently than the firm's name or logo. I know most agents want to market themselves, not just the property. Believe it or not, the best place to market yourself are in non-listing videos. With listing videos, you have to follow GREC's rules. There is no way around it, but you do have a couple of options here. In a listing video, you are allowed to display your name, phone number, and email address, but the display of your name and contact information cannot be larger, more prominent, or be more frequent than your firm's name, logo, and phone number. In a listing video, you should display the required information using the same font and same font size. However, GREC does not specify how long or where you have to display the required information in your video. GREC does not specify whether you have to display the required information for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. The most conservative approach is to have the required information displayed during the entire video. The downside to this approach is that it can detract from the presentation of the property itself. If you have this concern, you should consult your broker and ask the minimum amount of time they want you to display the required information. Depending on the listing video, your broker may allow you to display the information for simply 15 seconds at the beginning, middle, or the end of the video. Once you have uploaded your listing video to YouTube, there are some additional steps you should consider. Before you make your listing video public, you should post the required information conspicuously in the video description area. The nice thing about the video description area is that it's simple. All the texts are displayed in a single font at the same size. When your YouTube listing video is active, you can of course continue to use that listing video for as long as you need to until you close on the property. If somehow the video becomes outdated, permission to advertise is revoked, or when the transaction is completed, GREC requires you to update or remove outdated videos within 30 days. The easiest way to comply to a change of status of your listing videos on YouTube is to make the listing video private within 30 days. Now that you know how to be GREC compliant on YouTube, check out these next videos and learn how to be GREC compliant on these other social media platforms. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.